It's below.
Below.
Yeah.
Below.
Yeah.
And I need everyone to roll for recap.
Nice.
Including you, Jake. Including you.
Use big heavy dice. I got an 8.
We didn't say high or low yet, so...
I do it every time, and now...
We're re-rolling.
No, we don't re-roll. Why
well,
we
I'm gonna...
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna roll.
Alright, fine.
So, if this is high, my D100. If it's high, high does a recap. If it's low, low does a recap.
Alright. Episode 85 is what this one is.
This is the first time I have ever rolled this number on a D100. It is a 100. A 100. A 1, 2 zeros.
So that means that you do a quick, detailed...
No, so that means high does the recap.
Nice.
Well, I got a 10.
Yeah, and
I got a 6.
I re-rolled and I got a 1, so there you go.
Alright, so, Sprock, what's the last thing you remember? And then I'll take over.
Let's see. There was, we went into the building, right? And I was upstairs, I was missed, and I was going through the floor down into, you guys were attacking something. And I was slowly making my way there. And that's the last thing I remember.
Okay. So, as you continue to mist down through the floor towards this kerfuffle in the cellar...
Kerfuffle.
I think a fair use of the word.
Kerfuffle is a good name for a guy. Continue, I'm sorry.
And as a mist, you see this house of cards. And you find a little crack and move inside of this house of cards. And inside you see an old human man, naked, with one spear through a shoulder, pinning him to the card house, another through his leg, pinning him. And your companions just yelling at this old man.
Okay.
And as you materialize into form, it pulls the spear out of his leg and tries to stab Kali, and Kali just ends it quick. This house of cards just dissolves, and you're back in the cellar of the mansion that you believe is the mansion. You look up, and it looks about the same. There are a number of dead humans on the ground all around you. Your friends say that there are werewolves, but who are you to tell? You just see some dead people.
Right.
You find a whole lot of loot, some gold, or Kurgan picks up a bunch of gold, some magic items, or some gems, a magic item, and the group finds Sophie Beaumont and Queen Ekrol that are in a cage at the end of one of these wine storage areas, these little alcoves.
In the cellar.
And in the cellar, yeah. And there's through a conversation, the party gets information that they're there because she likes her wine and her wine is here. They start trying to play like big and tough, and like they're not going to let her out unless she answers their questions. And then she unlocks the door from the inside and just walks out. And there's some back and forth between the party and Sophie and Queen Egrol about where they're going, what they're doing. And everyone decides that they're just going to go back to Disong together. And Sophie Beaumont walks up out of the hole that comes into the cellar. And that was the moment when Kali Leafort realized that Sophie Beaumont was a vampire.
Yeah, she like was So we succeeded in killing the guys, and we got the wife back, and then the wife just walks up the wall.
Huh.
So that was,
The first sign that she was a vampire.
yeah.
Well, she said she couldn't go through the house, and you all would know of the salt, the mirrors, the garlic, the stream of water.
Okay.
Salt.
So,
You are no longer gaseous form.
she's climbing up the wall as we speak.
Yeah.
Well,
She left.
no, she climbed up and was gonna wait for you guys when you guys came out of there. Her daughter, the queen, she climbed up the wall like a normal person. Yes.
Yeah.
I guess if climbing up a wall, however a normal person climbs up a wall.
Yeah. I remember Turgan had thrown the rope in, so maybe she probably just utilized that.
Well, she could climb. She's very agile.
Dexterous.
And Kali, you notice as she's climbing, you're surprised at how skilled she is at climbing. Like her traveling clothes, as she called them, very similar to some attire that you were used to. She was very nimble, climbing up a little steep, collapsed rubble pile.
I think. I mean, how am I doing? I'm a little fucked up. I'm gonna need. Now we're supposed to take her back, so I don't think it's a good idea to let her. It's not to. I don't think we should leave her outside. And I think we should go with them.
Would you want to rest inside this house?
Not really. Maybe inside my card box. But
You sure about that?
not really, no. Sprock, let's go follow these people up the side and out of the house.
Yeah.
I guess you're normal, Sprock. I think we took you out of gaseous.
Yep, you did. He came out of Gathos.
So I will remove that.
Oh, I gotta pull that up. One moment.
So when we go over and we look up, and I guess it would be the side of the room. Jake, I'll just move us over there. How do we...
You can just give me an athletics check if you want to climb it.
Yeah.
Unless you have a climbing speed.
Isn't there a stair? Oh, well, I guess the stairs.
Yeah, you could take the stairs. Like, you don't have to take this climbing path. You can take the stairs and take your time. It wouldn't really take that long. Like, maybe 2 minutes of walking would get you there.
Yeah.
I don't trust you at all, but I will try. I will do it this time. I will take the stairs.
So we take the stairs. We walk.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll see a bunch of the vines and the thorns and everything as you climb up the staircase, but you know if you go slow, that you can get through there and you're able to make your way out of the house easy enough. And
we do a little cleanup here. Sprock, you're no longer a bear. Sexy bear. Always coming to the rescue. I had a question. What? I guess I'll. Who is it now? It's Sophie.
You have Sophie
the wife
Queen
of
Hero, the wife of
Titan
Titan Tamer.
Sophie, and this one will be Titan Tamer. I'll just make Titan Tamer's wife red for obvious reasons, and the other lady whose name was
Queen Eagle.
Queen
Gray.
Eagle is going to be green. Yeah, I could make her gray too. Yeah. So Sophie was the one that walked up. And the queen is okay.
Yeah.
All right, Sprock, where the hell are you? All right, Sprock, I'm gonna let you talk to them because I'm sort of fiddling with my cuts. Or my bite mark, I guess.
Yeah. Well, if you're looking at your bite mark, roll me. First roll of the night. Nature or Arcana. Or medicine.
Do medicine. 17.
17, okay. You can tell that these wounds aren't closing the way you would expect them to. Like it's not. You put your hand over it, you try and stop the flow of the blood, and it's just not stopping. Like you pull your hand off, and it eventually starts to pour out again. Something's off with it.
Great. That sounds great. I'm just gonna be chilling in the back. I guess Booterbod would. Yeah.
You, the queen, or not the queen, Sophie will turn as you guys come out. Are you guys able to make the trip back to Dison? Or do you need some time to rest here? I could keep an eye out for you. Keep you all safe. It'll take some time. You guys just did whatever you did back there. I will get some new ones. But yes, take some time, get some rest. And then we can go.
Can I, Sprock, I mean, I can't communicate with him, but he can communicate with me?
Yes.
Damn it.
I believe.
What language is he doing? Or you're talking about me?
Yeah, I just sort of want to whisper in your ear, sort of. Do you trust these people to watch us nap? I don't think so.
Well, you're not napping. You're not sleeping. You're just resting.
Well, that.
I guess we could talk to them for a bit.
Yeah. While we're hanging out here, Sophie, how did you and Evil meet?
We're gonna have that conversation. One moment. And she turns to the queen. Dear, would you mind going up in the master bedroom behind the painting on the north wall? There's some old vintage that I've been dying to try. Can you go get that for me? And the queen looks pissed, but has a nice. You Kali know the queen's expressions from seeing her interact with King Lololo. You can see that, like, I don't want to do this right now. Like, all of her, like, state events that he makes her go to, where she's, like, in a nice dress and pissed off about it. She stands up. Yes, mother, I'll be right back. And she walks off into the house. And the queen looks around, and it seems just like Fluid grabs some of the plant and the plant material, like the vines, and it sort of moves with her hand and makes a nice little seat, and she slowly sits down on it. Well, this is actually quite a lovely story. I haven't told it in quite some time. Oh, your shoulder's bleeding there just a little bit. You might want to get that. She'll be pointing to your shoulder, Kali. Well, when I was a young girl, actually, if I remember correctly, it was near where Dison is now. But there's a small village, and we had a beautiful view of the valley, well, it's the desert now, but it was a lush forest. And there's another mountain that used to be there a long time ago. But there's a beautiful valley over to the northeast. And every season there would be one rainstorm that would fill the entire valley with rain and lightning, and it was the most beautiful thing you would ever see. One year, I must have been my 20s, 30s, young, long ago. I was up on one of my favorite rocks. I'd always loved to sit and watch the storm as it passed through. It's beautiful and big, but it didn't last that long. And this year that seemed closer than normal. And the rain actually started to rain on our village. And it was rare. We almost never got rain this far into the mountains. And the soil, the ground, the rocks started to move and slide. Evil, well, who you know as Evil, well, he was a young, handsome man, and he was, I don't know why, but he was traveling through the mountains looking for something. And he happened to be in our village that day. And as the mountain began to slide, he helped save myself and about 7 other children who were on that mountainside. And she just looks down and breathes. Takes some time to herself for a moment before continuing. Do you have anything you want to chime in
so
about?
it sounds like everything sort of fell together. Here's a question. Hey, Adam just joined us. Nice. Which way is is Evil? I believe it was that way, and I point towards, I guess, away from the front door, which is where we were.
Oh,
Let's take you back while you continue the story.
Oh my! You were just. Oh, it's okay. That is right. You are not from around these lands. That's okay. I'll show you. And she'll look around and then point at a trail, little overrun trail. Yeah, if we just follow that trail, that'll lead us right back to town. It used to be beautiful before these vines overtook everything. A long time ago. No, that wasn't that long. She looks back at the queen as the queen finally comes out. This time later, like, Mom, it's not there. The painting was opened and there's nothing behind it. Those bastards. Oh, I knew I should have kept it in the cellar. Oh well. Well, unfortunately, we don't have the vintage from around the time I met Evil. That would have been quite the lovely wine to have on our walk back. But, darling, can you go get a more recent one from the cellar? The queen just looks even more pissed off. Yes, mother. And she goes to clamber down the pit. As she turns, certainly, let's continue our story. Follow me. I'll lead the way. And he starts to walk and lead you guys down the trail back to Disan. Do you want to hear more of that story? Or am I good to stop?
I think the world needs to hear it, but I'm going to be looking around.
Take that trail back to town.
Yeah, take the trail back to town.
Okay. I need everyone to roll me a d20.
Ooh. Just a straight
Welcome.
Up.
Just a straight up.
Let's go, baby. 18.
Well, one moment. Oh.
Adam, you look like you're jonesing for some dice play here.
Oh my goodness, Spencer! I think you have some dice play here.
Oh, great.
You roll that. Can you roll me the 20 because my app isn't opening?
Yeah,
fast
sure.
enough.
I'm as a DM not allowed to roll for you because of Spencer.
We'll roll you the metal one, and it's a 16. How do you like that? 18 and 16.
I got an 8.
8. So 18, 16, 8. Okay. So I rolled a 20. A natural 20. I'm wasting my natural 20s. 2 18s. So let's see what happens, Spencer. And a 14. Oh, 4, not a 14, a 4. So we got 2 18s. All right. So I need a book for this. Oh, hey, Papa. Alrighty. Oh no, this is another book I need. So you guys are walking down the trail towards the San. And you hear a little sound coming from the woods. What do you want to say to him?
Hi,
Hello.
Hi.
Roll high and subscribe.
Hi,
He can hear you. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
You ready to go to bedtime?
No, I'm
Wild youngling in the woods.
with Daddy.
You're hanging with Daddy?
Nice.
Well, you need some pajama pants on. All right, go get pajama pants on.
Jammy pants.
Okay. So,
That is going
I
to be a fight later on. You know, you're going to have to roll for some parenting, Chris, at some point. Where the
I know.
peel away from the Dungeon Dragons to bed, that's going to require some
skill.
disadvantage rules.
Okay,
yeah.
so, Spencer, I need a d20 roll from you. Just a flat d20.
Oh, man.
Adam, I need a... No, Sprock, I need a d6 from you.
14.
And then I'm going to... 14
Yeah.
for you guys here.
5.
Are we rolling
Five.
for a table? A table of an dangerous, you know.
Adam, I need a d4 from you. Alright, give me like 1 minute.
Oh boy. Oh yes. So we're gonna.
What did I miss?
Oh, we just climbed out. We literally just climbed out, and Chris went on like a 15-minute tangent about how Sophie Lonclair, or whatever the hell her name is, met Evil, and it was not the most exciting story in the world. So I was trying to figure out how to get through that, and Sprock was like, "Let's just go back to town," and then you came in. That's literally it.
So we're still in the
Yeah, we're right outside.
house, right?
Yeah, we just left.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think we have to tie these people up though. But that one, the wife is like obviously some sort of vampire, you know.
We still got the garlic, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what other things are vampires not too keen on.
Yours.
Well, I thought
You can't see their reflection.
well, that proves that they are a vampire.
Yes.
But and maybe I guess they don't have crosses in this.
Something about the garlic.
Well, the Christian God is actually in the pantheon.
Is he really? Is he really?
Yeah, it's just it's allowed. It's like Muhammad and.
I guess that's right. I read something about the
Greek
gods in that too. That's pretty cool.
Because in one of my in one of our one shots that we did, the Fifth Element, our guy rolled up a Scientologist paladin. That was fun,
That's hilarious.
and
It's
he
like-
did like a deep research into Scientology
That's funny.
to be able to role play it.
That's very funny. I now need to do that. Deep research into Scientology.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Trying to think, so aren't they? So silver is werewolves, though, right? Isn't there like
And well, I think it's both. I know they don't like silver either. They like kill. That's what you got to use to kill them. Is a silver stick or something,
silver
right?
bullet? Yeah,
Or is that?
I think that's werewolves.
Or is that Oh, that might be. Yeah. So it's just a wooden stake then. I think.
I think any yeah. Oh, yeah, all right.
Let me see.
I feel like I should
Google.
I
What
should
do
find
they
stakes.
not like?
And I wonder if they need to feed. And
Let's Google see.
did we feed? No, Sprock ate a brain before going in, so he's good, right?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, vampires do not like silver objects, crucifixes, holy water, running water, garlic, or sunlight.
Damn. All right.
Silver burns or harms them.
Huh. All right. Well, I feel as if we should just start walking, and we will slowly. But we gotta wait for Chris, I guess. Chris. I wonder, like, should we? What's our plan when we get?
We haven't run into that evil guy yet.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. What's the plan with that?
Well, is he in this house?
No. We have to.
No,
bring her back to.
he's in a different
town. Yeah.
So where's her name?
We're like a half day walk away from, I think, the house. Like we're at the vineyard, and Sophie Von Claire, I think. We have to bring her back, but I feel like this guy is, up to no good. Sort of like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
Okay. Spencer,
Yeah,
I'm back. And it was actually perfect.
you rolled.
Because that sound, as you guys are walking back down this trail, you see a small campfire on the side of the road. It's starting to get later in the evening yourself. Or it's starting to get a little later in the day. Sprock, you notice some darker clouds starting to roll in a little bit. From the south. And as it's starting to get dark, you do see a little campfire over on the side. And you see Adam, what was the D4 you rolled?
It's a 3.
3.
It's also in the game log
Oh, okay.
if you need to reference.
Oh, perfect. So you see 3 Onis. Or no, 3 hooded figures sitting around this campfire. They look big. Roll me perception checks, everyone.
18. I'm using all my good rolls on bad things.
17. 29.
17. 29. Wow. High rolls. So, yeah, with those perceptions, I'm going to show you what these guys look like.
Great.
So, Spencer, if you search
24.
ONI for 5th edition,
Yeah.
let's click on that.
I got a net 29.
Oh, a nat 20? Nice.
And then it was 4, so it's 4.
These are... Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. So you see 3 of these creatures, large, hooded. They have sort of longer claws, and you hear the sounds of children, cries of children. And as you look around with your absurd perception checks, thank you, everyone. You see a hole just past their little campfire, and it sounds like the sounds are coming from that hole.
What are they called?
Oni, O-N-I.
Okay.
Okay, and they are approximately how far from us?
Say about 60 feet. The edge of dark vision range is
And
starting to
they-
get darker. They don't see you guys
They
right
haven't
now.
noticed.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna whisper to them that I'm gonna try to sneak up there and see what I can see. You guys just ready your weapons in case.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attempt some stealth. I have a +5, so
Okay.
you know
All right, I'm gonna nod back
might help.
in acknowledgement.
And I'm gonna sheath all my weapons and kind of tie them down a bit to make
Okay.
sure. And then I'm gonna go barefoot.
Okay.
How many are there, Chris?
3.
And they're by a camp?
And I'm gonna make. Oh, sorry.
Yep. They're around a low campfire.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
As I take my shoes off, I'm gonna make little fists with my toes on the ground. Oh, nobody caught the reference. It's from Die Hard.
You broke up a
I got a
little bit there.
17.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, I was saying when I take my shoes off, I'm gonna make little fists with my feet.
Oh, yeah. Son of a bitch was right. No, he didn't say son of a bitch. He says, yeah, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. All right. So I got a 17,
Yeah,
and I'm
yep.
gonna attempt to get as close as I can to see and hear maybe where these sounds are coming from the kid. I'm mostly
Okay.
concerned about the kids.
Okay. All right. Well, they're not. All right. So, how close are you gonna try and get?
As close as you'll let me.
Okay. So you're able to go about 30 feet closer, and roll me another. Are you just? What are you doing as you get closer? What are you? How are you stealthing in here? What's your
What
plan?
do I? Think like like Rambo meets like a ninja style.
Okay.
Like I'm,
Roll me
going through
perception.
going through the foliage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're looking around, keep an eye out for them, or anything else.
Okay, perception. 9.
9. Okay. Yeah, you feel like the SOB was right. The fists with the toes. You're silent in this mud. Your feet aren't suction cupping to the ground. It's odd, but it works somehow. But as you're getting a little bit closer, roll me another stealth check. And this one is going to be not against their passives,
Okay.
but an active check against them.
Nat 20 +5.
Oh!
Yeah, they got shit. They don't see anything. So you are able to get, or hear anything. So where's your little token there? Oh, you're under the tree. All right. So let me move this campfire about like there. They're all 3 sitting around it, like about here. Let me zoom it in. I can't move that hole. Yeah, about there. Not super close to the hole. Okay. Are you going to the hole or are you going to them? They're all looking at the campfire.
So I'm gonna be, I'm gonna try to get as close to the hole as I can.
Okay. So yeah, with your natural 20 and their shits, you're able to get around them, and there's like a little bush nearby, and you're able to get right up to the edge of the hole. Everything's tucked down. You're crawling right over towards it, able to peek in if you wanted.
I want to peek in.
Yeah.
What do I see?
So you see a roughly carved hole in the ground about 10 feet down. Like on the walls, there's like claw marks or scratch marks, like big long ones up at the top. But about halfway down, they look like really small and like rounded. And in the bottom of the hole, you see Spencer.
Yes.
Roll me a d6.
Oh boy. 6. Damn it.
You see 6 small children from like 12 to 4
I don't trust
in the bottom of
at all. I would just throw a grenade in there.
in the bottom of the hole. They have dirt all over them.
Okay. What they just look like humans? Human
Yeah.
children?
Human children.
Do they see me?
Right now they do not, because you rolled ridiculous stealth. You rolled natural 20.
Okay. I'm gonna like take a little bit of the dirt in my hand and kind of like throw it in there, quietly, but to try to get one of the kids' attention. And can I do that quietly? Do I have to roll stuff for that? Or is
No,
it
you
quiet?
don't have. I'm just trying to think how they are reacting to this.
Well, because okay,
Yeah.
so here's my intention is to throw a little bit of dust or whatever, a little bit
Right.
of dirt to catch their attention. But right when they look at me, I want to put my finger to my mouth, like,
Okay.
shh.
Okay. So my concern is, are they going to immediately scream when something at the top of the hole is seen? But roll me persuasion. And this is gonna be at disadvantage because of the situation.
Actually, I was gonna. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
totally, that's fine. But instead of the dirt,
Yeah.
I was gonna let me just throw a rope down.
Okay. Yep. Absolutely.
And but
should-
at the same time, if I catch their attention, I want to be like shh.
Yeah. So roll me that persuasion at advantage. Absolutely. Because that is
Okay.
completely different for how they would receive that.
So 18.
18. Okay. So you are quietly lowering this rope down. You see all of them are like seated and not really looking up or paying attention. But as the rope gets just low enough, the wind catches it and it sort of like taps this one of the older children on the shoulder before like resting back, just like briefly. So you lower it down a little and you're just waiting. And it turns over, they turn over, they look at the rope, they follow it all the way up, and they catch you going.
Yep.
This person will turn and like do a little double take, pick a breath and pause, and then to the next oldest kid, bring him over, a tiny, tiny little whisper. You see him sort of like turn him up towards you, and then start pushing them, and they're going to quietly try and climb up this rope. 10-foot of rope. So they have advantage at this.
I was
I'm
actually gonna say
Yeah.
Well,
Do
I was
whatever
gonna
you're gonna
say-
do. Do whatever you're gonna do.
I don't know if I want them to start climbing out just yet. You know what I mean?
Always-
Because
Okay.
just because I'm a ninja at being
Yeah.
quiet doesn't mean they are.
Okay. So yeah, you can
No.
tell them to stop, and they will stop.
So yeah, I was just gonna be like, it's all hand motions, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm conveying the message of like, I'm a friend. Stay
Just
quiet.
like quiet. Okay. And
I'll
you see
be- and
the two older kids. They like yep, and they sort of start taking care of making sure the other kiddos are quiet. They're not telling them what's going on, but they're saying be quiet. Say oh, don't worry about sounds. And you see them just sort of like cuddling them all together.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna tie the rope to the bullet or to something like a rock or a bush or something.
Okay. Roll
near me.
We're gonna need a couple checks. I need a nature check to find
Right.
something that you think is gonna be stable enough, like here.
13.
I'm gonna need. Okay, you could find something. You find like a thick shrub or a thick bush with a nice wide base. Roll me that survival for your rope check. Your knot check.
6.
6. Okay, It's hard. It's an awkward there, but you think you got that rope nice and snug.
Think.
You're
Think is
confident.
not. Yeah.
You're confident.
Yeah.
Now roll me a stealth check to see how quiet you were doing all of this.
Yep. Oh. 12.
12. Okay. So right as you're getting ready to pull this last little knot tight, like your arm slips a little and you hit the another little branch and you hears like it sounds like the bush rustles a little bit. You see
I'm gonna quickly grab a rock and throw it in the opposite direction.
which direction? So you are here.
So I can't see what you're looking at.
Oh,
with your
okay,
screen.
okay. Oh,
Uh,
so right or left? Right, left, or behind you?
Away from
okay.
the butt.
So you have think the hole is in front of you. Behind the hole is the fire and the bad guys.
Yeah, so it's gonna go over the hole, over the bad guys.
Oh, completely on the other side of them?
Yes,
Okay. Roll me
as like a distraction.
yeah. Roll me your unarmed strike. Cuz it's just like the improvised weapon. It's like your strength for the most part and your proficiency with.
I'm not trying to hit these guys though.
I know. I just want that for your attacks to see how good of a throw it is. Or you can give me
So
athletics,
just unarmed strike.
or you can give me an athletics check.
Athletics is better for me.
Okay, roll me that athletics.
Athletics is much better for me.
Okay,
31.
31. Yeah.
Net 20
So-
plus 11.
Jesus. So you hear this bush rustle. You look around. You see this stone that just fits in your hand like a perfect ball. And you look at it for like in that half second. You see these little stripes on it that look red, like red in the and they look like they're raised a little bit on it. So you turn it in your hand. Feels good. And you just huck it. And as you whip this rock baseball, one of these creatures turns to look over at the bush from the sound. Their passive's a 14. Just barely caught them. And then they look and see this rock go flying. And falls all the way down. Before turning and looking back at the bush. Looking at the other creatures, it's gonna stand up and start walking towards the hole. It's gonna be standing at the edge of the hole, looking down at what's in there. These other two creatures are gonna keep doing what they're doing, looking over at the fire. Let me see what they see. Are you doing anything in this time? As it's walking over.
Okay, so it's the thing's walking over. They don't see me yet, right?
Nope, not yet.
Okay,
Because you're in a
So-
bush.
so I'm gonna obviously look up, and the kids are looking at me, right? The whole.
I would say
basically?
in order to tie the rope off, you'd have to be away from the hole, like a little bit, like a couple feet.
Oh! I am away from the hole. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
you're
it was
not
at
right
the
on
edge
the
of
hole.
still. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna pull the rope back as quick as I can, and so I'll do stealth or whatever you want.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
And okay,
Yeah.
so sleight of hand for that. At
Yeah.
8.
Okay.
And then I was gonna stealthily try to just ninja vanish,
Okay.
like just hide as quickly as I can. So
Okay.
that
So,
was my
so I'm gonna need that
25
stealth
again, net 20.
that stealth at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Oh fuck!
Sorry.
Ooh.
Well, Oh,
Oh,
this guy's
shit.
walking over towards the hole, and you see the rope being pulled out of this hole. So it's a little suspicious of something there, and knows that something's actively moving around. So it's gonna still walk over to the hole and look down. You see it count on its claws.
Chris,
Yeah.
do I know what an Oni is? Do I know
Roll-
them
roll
from
me-
like what they are, what they like, what they want?
Roll me Arcana, or hold on, pull something up.
I got a 10.
Arcana, or you can tell you don't know specifically what they are, but you do know they're demonic.
And what are they after? Like what are they like? What's their?
They like what you think they like.
Children?
Yep.
I'm gonna tell Sprock I think I have an idea here.
Elaborate.
I'm gonna pretend like we have children to sell.
Okay.
Follow my lead, and I'm gonna say, ladies, I need you to pretend to be. I'm gonna pretend to be small children, and we're gonna surprise them.
You see Sophie, who's taller than pretty much everyone here.
But I'm massive. I'm huge. I'm huge.
How tall are you?
I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. That's how I'm gonna say.
How tall is that big girl?
I get a
It's a huge bitch.
yeah, it's huge. Behemoth. I think I don't know how tall would it look. Maybe like 7.5, 8 foot.
You're an 8-foot elephant.
Yeah, locks it on.
I did not think you were that big.
Huge. What does it say? It says it somewhere here. Hold on.
No,
Oh, I get to choose.
you can carry more than your weight because you're
Oh,
an
so
elephant.
maybe I'm like 6.5. Let's call it
Okay.
6.5.
All right, so she's about your same height.
Yeah. Okay. But so what? Demons don't know how tall children are.
You're not wrong.
So this is what I need you guys to do.
I don't feel like playing.
All right, Sprock.
If you'd
Sprock-
like, I can hang back here while you
Sprock,
take care of them.
You're short. Here, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna say, just follow my lead and pretend to be a child. I'm gonna take my blanket and I'm gonna put it on top of Sprock, and I'm gonna walk over there. I'm gonna tie a loose rope around it and say, "Get your, come."
The queen will join with your ruse.
Okay. Now keep in mind that the blanket is covered in poop from the.
She will refuse to put the poop blanket on, but she'll have her cloak pulled
Yeah.
up and act like she's being
Children here! Children, come get your children! Clank, clank, come get your children! Clank, clank. We've
You
got children
see-
here! Come get
You
your
see
children. We've
one
got them
by the
all
fire.
sizes.
Stands up and turns to you and yells something to the other two. What languages do you guys speak?
I just speak common and dwarfish.
I speak infernal. Huh?
Okay. Sprock?
Northern tongue as well.
Northern
Language
tongue.
do I speak?
Yeah. The hell's Northern tongue?
I don't know.
That's something in
It's gonna
your
start.
world now.
It's gonna start looking. Let's see.
Well, in a language that you guys don't quite understand.
Sprock.
They yell-
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Spencer.
He speaks Drow and Elven, I think, right? And then
Alvin, yeah.
yeah, and then I think, but he's picked up Mind Flayer, so
Oh,
Common.
okay.
Quilth, I think it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no one understands what they're saying, but he yells something back towards their friends, their other companions. I don't want to say their friends
Druidic.
just yet.
Wait, do they speak Durgar?
No, that's not what it is.
Okay.
But this other one by the hole, Turgan, you do notice it turns towards the others, looks back towards that bush, and just waits right there as this one turns to walk over to you. What do you have? What do you want? Gonna yell that towards you, Holly.
Do I understand? I understand that.
This isn't common, but it's just shitty comic.
We've got children here, plenty, for sale.
He'll look you guys up and down. It's just you, right? It's you.
Yeah, it's me with pulling this group of.
Did you bring Booter with you?
yeah, the whole gang.
Okay. So Sophie has hung into the back. She's like, I'm not dealing with this. Queen is with you. Brock is with you. And Booter is with you.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, how much?
Well, what do you have? I've got all of the exchange rates.
How much?
I've got 3 children.
Gonna look around. Where's the third? It doesn't recognize Booter as a child.
It's right here. This is a young Warforged child.
I don't eat metal.
Okay, so you can have that one for free. How about we offer you two and you buy 2 get 1 for free. Do you have any sort of food? A nice fire to warm me would be just nice. I could give you. What do you have? What do you have to offer? Do you have any weapons of some kind?
How much for the children?
How about 12 gold?
Oh, turn, ramble something to the others, reach in its pocket, grab some coins, and throw them towards you. There's your 12 gold.
Perfect. Here, let me do you a favor. While I try to, maybe I'd just like to warm myself up by a fire just for a brief moment, and I will go ahead and put these children in the hole with the other children, and call it a day.
He's gonna turn, look to the others. What children in a hole? And he'll start walking closer to you.
question.
Yep.
Before we advance,
Yep,
the
absolutely.
one that was like heard me and
Yeah.
stuff. Is he still by me?
He's still
Okay.
standing by the hole, but he's looking towards this interaction. His
Yeah.
back is towards you right now.
I am going
Okay.
to.
And
Yeah.
but these guys can see. Can they see me at all? Do they know where I'm at?
I would
Not
say
the
you're
bad guy.
still. I would say you're still in the bush. They know where the one by
Okay.
the hole knows something is in the bush, but doesn't see you directly. And from what you can see, the one that's by the hole and this other one that's still by the fire are looking off to the third that's interacting with Kali.
And
Okay, Kali, what are you doing?
Kali
I'm-
and Sprach are looking in my direction, right? Or they're like they're looking at the.
Not directly. They're off to the side a little bit. It's not a direct. It's
Okay.
not a direct line.
I'm going to
Okay.
use a persuasive tone, Chris, and I'm going
Okay.
to say you guys are Onis, right? Onis, and everyone knows that you guys love children. I wouldn't bring children over to you if I assumed that hole wasn't filled with children. Obviously, you have children there. You guys, that's what you do. So, please, spare me the how do you know this, how do you know that crap. Let's make the deal and be on our way.
It's going to turn to you. It is pronounced Onai. And my name is Jerry.
All right, Jerry, and
We're not all like the stereotypes that you perpetuate. I'm a vegetarian. It's gonna try and deceive you. Natural fucking 20. Come on. Come on.
wow, these guys are vegetarians.
They only eat
You
soy
can
balls.
roll your Spencer, roll your insight. Because I want you to nat 20 this insight to know.
That is a 10.
You believe that this Oni is a vegetarian?
This guy is vegetarian. I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, listen, I shouldn't be stereotypical in my ways as I try to barter with demons, and that's my fault. Sorry for the offense.
None taken.
I
Here's your
too-
gold.
Thank you, and let me go ahead and drop these children
Yeah.
in this hole for you.
Sure.
And,
We're bringing these back to their homes. We found them lost in the woods.
Insight on that?
That is a 4. Yeah, you don't think
Yeah.
they found him in the
So-
woods. Well, roll because you might get a
I got
natural
it.
1.
I got a 10. And I'm sort of just going to discreetly walk them over and sort of just push them quickly into the hole.
Okay, so the queen goes falling down into the hole.
Yeah.
Spencer, roll me a 1d6.
But as I'm going to be looking at, as I do it, I'd like to try to make eye contact with Turgan. 1.
Okay. Roll me another 1d6. Actually, no. Roll me a 1d8.
Oh boy.
A 1 through 6, she lands on one of the children. And they take 1 bludgeoning damage.
5.
So as you push the queen in, she sort of stumbles, not expecting you to actually push her into the hole. And she falls, lands on one of the older boys, who takes a point of bludgeoning damage. And so does the queen. Are you pushing Sprock in there too?
You gotta sell it.
Are you pushing Booter in there too?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, gotta sell it.
Okay.
Booter has wings of boots, but he's not here to use them. So I'm just gonna fucking throw his ass down there.
Okay. Roll me another d6. Or here, no, hold, Adam. Are you
What?
gonna do anything seeing Kali throw everyone into the hole?
Well, I'm gonna try to catch his attention, but I don't know how to do that without revealing my position. So I think I'm just gonna stay put right now
Okay.
because they don't know I'm here. So,
Okay.
but
Perfect.
I am watching this, like, pretty impressed with how well he's selling this. Probably is.
Okay. Hold on, I need to mark that down. Okay. Spencer, roll me another d6.
4.
4. Okay. And roll me a d8. Actually, yeah, a d8. 6. The number 6 takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage. The oldest
The
oldest one. The
wisest.
first one that Turgan got their attention on. Just had a robot fall on him.
And then I guess Sprock now. Sprock,
Oh,
how you
Sprock.
want to go in? Yeah.
So Sprock can levitate.
Yeah.
He's always levitating just a little bit. So you push Sprock into the hole, and he does the "oh, I'm falling" and like glides off of someone. So roll me a d8 because there are 8 people in this hole right now.
Who, Sprock?
Yeah, Sprock, roll me a d8 since it's you falling in this hole.
Okay. 8.
8. So you land on Booter. He was the last one in the hole. And luckily, your levitation allows you to sort of softly glide and buffer around him. But it is very, very crammed in this hole now with 3 adults, 6 children, and a 5-foot wide, 10-foot deep hole. Okay. The Oni that you were talking to. Thank you. Here's your gold. And I'll reach out a claw hand with the gold in it. For yours.
I'll take it.
Okay. Come, sit. Let's eat. I have a plate perfect. We have an extra one for you. And they'll go sit down around the fire, and I'm not going to describe it because it's horrible. But they'll have food, and they'll offer you a plate of food, Spencer.
And this is a plate of children.
Yes, exactly what you want it is. I'm bypassing over this because it's... Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna look over. Yeah.
Did all of them join? Did all of them join him now?
There,
All the
no.
Oni?
Yes, all 3 of them are sitting around the fire.
Okay. So they're talking, right? Enjoying
Yeah.
each other. I'm gonna go for round 2 with the
Okay.
rope again.
Another stealth check.
Yes, sir.
You're looking to beat a
Wait,
14, so
but how
15 or above.
Far away is he? I think I can...
He's far enough to try and be sneaky about this. So you're working against
16.
their passive.
Nice.
So one of them starts telling a story, and it's actually not a bad story, or a joke. It's not a bad joke, and they all laugh. And Kali, it's terrible. It does not make any sense. You didn't understand half the words or the imagery that they used. But during all of this, and they're laughing, you're able to sneak over to the edge of the hole. And you're able to feed the rope down. Sprock, you see a rope being fed down the side of this hole.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else, Turgan?
Well, yeah, I'm beating the rope down, and I'm gonna like try to tap Sprock with it. Like, look up,
You see Turgan at the top of the hole.
and then I'm gonna put obviously my hand in my, and then I'm gonna kind of have motion to Sprock to start feeding me kids up.
All right, I'll start.
But you know what I mean, like sending
Phrasing.
me kids up.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
Yeah, I know that was the point. But you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
start sending me kids up. And I'm gonna try to have it like stand on each other's shoulders kind of thing to lessen the amount of rope they got to climb up. You know what I mean?
You can have
Like whoever-
Booter stand at the base of the rope.
Tallest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So-
I'm gonna, take out whoever they send up first, and then I'm gonna try to be as quiet as I can and kind of hide them as I'm getting them out.
Okay.
So let me know what kind of rolls you
Yeah.
want.
So, Sprock, I'm gonna need a persuasion check or some way of you convincing you as a mind flayer or as an illithid with these tentacles, convincing these children to go quietly up this rope. Persuasion or some other check that you would that would sound fitting for you.
Insight? No. Persuasion.
You could talk to them in their minds, right?
Yeah, I guess I can send them messages in their minds.
Yeah.
With the rope.
Okay. Yeah, so roll me that persuasion.
Three.
3. So you
Oh, no.
go to this oldest one who's looking horrible, collapse still underneath Booterbot's feet. So they're wedged there, like, oh, we need to get you out of here. And you go to connect to it in its head, and you don't hear a response.
What about survival?
You can roll me survival.
11.
You can tell this kid is not doing good right now.
All right, I'll tie
like
the rope to him.
Like, I need to start making some rolls. Hold on. Okay. His body is limp.
Can I tie the rope around him?
You can tie the rope around him. Yeah. roll me that survival for you're not.
$24.
Oh yeah, it's like a really nice harness around this this body.
This kid.
So what are you doing with him?
As long as he's tied up, I can start pulling.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of pull a little bit on the rope, like signaling to pull him up.
Okay, yep. You're able to pull this kid up. All right, so this is number 2 for him. Okay, it's that. So Turkin, as this kid comes up at the top of the rope, you could tell that he needs some help,
Okay.
like unconscious help.
All right. I'm going to stabilize him. Well,
Okay.
first, I'm gonna get him to the top of the hole, and then
Yeah.
I'll do a stealth.
To try and get him away.
to get him away behind
Okay.
like a bush or something
Yeah.
and stabilize him.
Yep. Roll me a stealth to get him somewhere safe. Roll me a medicine to stabilize him. You're looking for a 10 or above on that medicine.
A 9 on the stealth,
Okay.
and then a nat 20 on medicine.
You've seen this injury before. This Warforged Crush injury somehow. But you know exactly how to stop it, to stabilize them.
The Warforged Crush injury. Nice.
Yep. And you're able to make sure that this kid will survive. And around this time, you're able to like pull the kid like back a little bit. And as you're starting to come back towards the hole, you see one of these guys has walked over towards that direction. Doesn't quite see you yet, but it's looking around the bushes behind it.
Okay.
But the other one is safe.
All right. I'm gonna. I'm gonna jump in the hole.
Are there still kids in the hole?
Roll me a
No.
d6. Or no, roll me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
So there are still children in the hole?
Yes, there are 5 children
Oh,
still in the hole.
God. Okay.
So my plan, I rolled a 9. My plan of jumping in the hole is if the Oni comes up to the hole again, there's still 6 people in there, and I look.
So
I'm a little
it's-
person.
So, before you do your jump in the hole, so the Oni is next to the hole right at this point. So you'd be jumping out of the bushes next to it into the hole.
I'm going to say,
It's not looking in the hole, but it's looking at the bushes around.
is that Jerry?
It's not Jerry.
Jerry, what's your friend's name over there?
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's Barry.
Barry. Did you make this leg? This
Turn.
is delicious.
No, Gary did all the cooking.
Barry? Wait, who's Barry? Which one of these is Jerry? You guys all
I don't-
sort of look. I don't want to be,
Don't point out the other
stereotypical and any isms here, but you guys sort of look alike. Maybe it's the food getting to me, but this is delicious.
Roll me a
Jerry.
Constitution save.
Jerry, how do you make this stuff so tasty? Barry, you relax.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
indulge. Constitution.
Turgan, are you still jumping in the hole?
Well, you said that.
He's
said that
nearby. This distraction would give you advantage on a stealth check to try and get in there.
I
Okay.
got 14 on my Constitution.
Okay. So up to you. If you want to hop back in, stealth at advantage.
All right. So I had a 20 of 15 plus 5. If he's distracted enough, then
He's distracted enough for you to try and jump in.
But he's
But
still
he-
gonna. He's still
yeah.
gonna go back. Okay. So yeah. I'm going in.
Once Kali starts talking about Jerry, Barry's gonna turn back to look at the bushes, and Gary's gonna start taking over, talking about the food.
Yeah. So I jump in.
Okay. Roll me. Yeah, you rolled your acrobatics at 9. Roll me a d6 and a d8.
Okay.
Delicious.
The 1 for
A d6. Okay.
and 6 on the D8.
So you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage from jumping down into this hole. You like bounce off a Booterbot a little, land, and you somehow land in like the one little slot where there is no person. And you cover up. and you happen to land into the same slot that this kid just left from.
Okay.
So you get in there and you put your hood up and like crouch down, and this creature turns to look at the bushes, doesn't see anything, looks down into the hole. You see him start counting on its fingers. And it'll turn and walk back towards the fire.
Okay.
Well done. That was impressive.
Thank you.
I'll come sit back by the fire. I love how you guys solve problems before I ever get to being able to do it. It makes me happy.
Barry, really good meal here, Barry. Jerry.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Just delicious.
Save me some of that.
I'm not eating it, but you know.
Oh, okay. You're fake
All right.
eating
I'm
it?
fake eating it, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so they're cajoling around and doing creepy stuff by the fire. All right, now that I'm down with the kids and everyone, I'm going to, as quietly as possible, with using as little words as possible, just tell everyone,
Yeah.
I'm here to help. I'm getting you guys out of here. Just stay quiet. Listen to me. This is Sprock. Listen to him. He's going to talk in your head. But you can respond in your head, and he will be able to communicate with you. But just stay quiet. Follow my lead. And then I'm going to have, since I'm pretty fucking strong.
Before you go, one of the kids goes, What happened? What happened? Very soft whisper. I'm only saying it loud so you can hear me. What happened to Lucas?
I pulled him out and I hid him. He's okay.
What happened to Brian?
He's in a better place. Don't worry. I don't know which one's
Okay.
Lucas, which one's Brian, but Meta. That was Meta. Now, I'm going to... now, you tell me, how many kids can I have hanging off of me as I climb up? Can I have one or two? Like, can I have two little ones hanging on me?
I think it's the trouble is not with you, it's with them being able to hold on. Because they are very weak.
Yeah.
How many can Booterbot?
Yeah, I was just gonna have them.
Fly
I was gonna
out.
have them like grab onto like my
the
leather straps.
The three youngest ones aren't strong enough to be able to hold their body weight up trying to hold on.
Okay.
The
Sick. You're sick, Chris. These are babies. I'm up here smearing baby carcass on my face just to get you guys out of there. I was wondering what age this thigh was. Sorry, go ahead. It's disgusting.
So now I'm gonna roll in athletics.
damn you, random table. Damn you.
I'm gonna roll in athletics to obviously
To try and
it's still weight. Yeah, it's still weight. On
well,
me, so,
how are you trying to get them strapped to you?
they're gonna like kind of hold on to my
Well, they can't hold on. They don't have the strength to hold.
Maybe
they don't.
Sprock can change into a...
So they have to be carried in some way.
Sprock
Okay.
can...
Then I'm gonna tie. I'm gonna just take the extra rope from the ground
Yep.
and kind of
Yeah.
tie them to me. One to my chest, one to my back.
Yep. You're able to. You'd be able to strap the three youngest to you. So they'll be fine to climb.
All right. So
There you go.
There's my athletics.
Okay.
13,
Okay.
and then stealth.
I'm gonna need stealth at disadvantage because you have three small children strapped to you. Spencer, tell me if you're able to be quiet with 3 small children strapped to you.
Oh, nice. 15.
15.
16 and a 15.
You are just
quiet enough.
quiet enough.
Well,
Oh,
That
one.
was a stealth check of a lifetime.
Okay. So you are able to get 1, 2, and 3 safe.
so how many do we have?
There are 2 more, and these 2 are a little bit older, a little bit bigger. 1, 2, and 3 are safe. You have 1, 2, 3, and 6 safe. There's 4 and
Okay.
5 in the hole, Booter and Sprock in the hole.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell Booter.
I was gonna say, Sprock, do you want to do anything while he's taking these 3 kids out?
Maybe his.
Brock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how many more kids are there in the hole?
Two.
There are 2.
2. Can I just
Yeah.
grab them and levitate up with the rope?
You could. You'd be able to take 1 because they are bigger.
Just like levitate to the top of the hole with the kid, and I'll pull him up.
Yeah, and then you'll pull them up, and then I'll go back down
Okay.
and get the other one.
All right. With that, I just need 1 stealth check regular from
both of us?
From both of you.
Am I able to see?
16.
Am I able to
Okay.
assist with this and see them come out?
If they fail, like the last time, I'll give you a chance to try and pull it back.
Okay.
Well, through stealth, Sprock.
You said a stealth?
Yeah, stealth
2.
2.
That's a big failure.
So what was yours, Turgan?
16.
16. Okay, you're good. Oh, this is great because they just hear sound from the hole.
In the hole, yeah.
Yeah. So they hear sound, and you see Gary. Kyle, you see Gary turn over towards the hole. Oh, they're lively. Hold on, I'll quiet him down. He's
Gary-
starting to walk up.
Gary, I'm gonna put my hand on Gary's shoulder. Gary, you know what? This food is so good. I got this. Let me handle this, okay? You here? I hand him a
No, you don't have to say anything else. And he'll say, "Oh, sure," and he'll hand you a whip, like a long whip with
All right.
like the braids and the knots at the end.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, have this arm. I'm gonna go over.
You're horrible, Spencer.
Have this child arm that you're.
No.
So tender. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take the whip. I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna look down. What do I see in there?
You see a robot, a kiddo crouched in the corner, and use a Sprock. How are you carrying this child?
In my arms.
And you see Sprock loading up, holding this child in its arms, head dragging or feet dragging against the rocks on the side of it as he's floating up. Some rocks falling down.
Is there any noticeable blood in there? Like, is this whip covered in blood?
Roll me investigation. And then, yeah, there's a little bit of blood in the hole, but it's all from your party jumping in there.
Yeah, I got 11. I got a 0 on it, but I have advantage on investigation, and so I got an 11. Is my rope covered? Is the whip covered in blood? Is what I was
Yeah.
saying.
So, there's like dirt and other grime on it, but you can't tell that it's blood. Can't tell exactly what it is. You think it might be, but it's hard to tell exactly what that grime is.
And my wound is bleeding.
At this point, yeah, there's still a little leakage from it.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get as much blood on the whip as possible while I am whipping. And I'm gonna be obviously whipping the dirt, but make it sound good. I'm trying to sell this as much as possible. I'm gonna say, "Sit down! No one cares about you, children. Hwatsa! Hwatsa! You be quiet now. No more noise. We're enjoying our feast."
And as you turn around, you see the three Onis just laughing. He's worse than you, Barry. That's saying something. And they'll walking you back over.
Nice, come back over. But I'm going to keep the whip by my side.
Okay. I was gonna ask if who you handed that to, but okay. All right, you successfully avoided that failed stealth check. So you guys are able to pass the body off to Turgan. Turgan, I do need one more stealth check for you to get that body away.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
It's a body? It's
a child. He's alive.
Okay.
But that
so it's almost consumed, but not today.
Yeah.
Not today.
Dude, I am just beating these. I just got another 15.
Nice.
The dice are telling stories. They're waiting for the last one. So this one is able to walk a little bit more with you. You could tell that it has I forgot the queen is in there too. Shit.
Yes.
It has a little high heel print, like puncture in its leg or their leg a little bit, from the queen falling down on them, but they're hobbling fine, and you're able to bring them over to where the other 5 children are. Safe. Okay, and there's just one more innocent young creature in the hole.
All right. Now, I'm gonna go back up to the edge of the hole, so I'll stealth again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 24.
Okay, you're good.
And then I'm gonna whisper to Sprock, do the same with the last one. Yeah, and then,
okay.
But when Sprock comes up to me with the kid, then I'm gonna tell him now you guys get out on your own. Okay. Me and Kali will take care of these guys. And then I'm gonna. So does he?
Yeah,
want to have Sprock?
I need you one more stealth check to get the body up to him. What'd you get? 12. Okay. There's some more noise from the hole. It's a little tighter than you thought. This kid's a little bit bigger than you thought. And Jared goes back over to you, Kali. I thought you said you took care of it. Here, hand it to me. I'll show you how it's done. I reach out for the whip.
Do I see that?
You know what's going on, so you see Turgan pinned to the edge lip of this hole. What are you?
So he's asking me for the whip.
The whip, the bloody whip. Yes.
I'm going to sort of very slowly pick it up, and I'm gonna sort of walk over, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, my stomach! Something's not sitting right, Jerry. What is that? A new spice? My God! Hold on one second. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I need all of you to hold me. I'm a big boy. Big girl, actually. Hold on. Gather around. Gather around.
Jerry will hold you.
Come here. Barry and Gary, I need all three of you. This is going to be the loudest, largest. I can't quite. I'm going to grab him, and
Barry starts to step back a little bit, uncertain of what the hell's going to happen to you.
I'm going to try to pass gas. As an elephant, I feel like you can, and I'll do it in a matter that is directed at the fire to, make it a little of a spectacle.
Okay, so is Callie wearing pants?
Metal.
Is your butt covered?
Let's zoom in on this one. Yes. You know what? I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe that's why.
Roll me a straight D20. 11 or higher. It's clean.
Come on, baby. It's a 9.
You sharded.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Turn.
Boom.
Yep.
I'm just trying to make a spectacle. Make them.
Yeah, you certainly do make a spectacle in your armor. Oh my goodness, I did not expect this night to go like this.
Well, damn it.
Okay. Turgan, one final stealth check.
What are the responses of Jerry, Barry, and as I'm holding them close while
no, Barry backed away, and rightfully so. Well before
19.
you did this. 19, you're able to get that the all 4 kiddos safe.
Okay. Oh, I thought there was 6 kids.
Yep. No. You got number 4, which was the last kiddo.
Oh,
So there are 6 kids. You're correct.
one of our watchers said, "Oh no, that's gonna rust." I don't know.
What's depends on Kylie's diet.
It's just wine.
Okay, so I was able to now relay what I said earlier to Sprock. And then the kids are now safe.
They're off. They're safe in a bush.
Okay. Then I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna start stealthing away. I'm gonna kind of go around the perimeter of the area.
Okay.
In the direction of the campfire, but on the outside perimeter of it.
You're trying to go like on the other side of them.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me your stealth.
Where is Sprock and Queen?
22.
Still,
they're in the hole.
Yeah.
Yep. Those 20 something, 22.
Yes.
Yep. You're able to sneak around the side. There's enough coverage and foliage. You're able to get, say, 30 feet away on the other side. That's 30 feet. Okay. I'm guessing.
And then I'm going
good.
to.
Good.
Now I'm going to do. I'm going to try to make a like a sound.
Okay. Well, before you
like
make
an
your
animal.
sound, yeah. Think of what sound you're making, Sprock, because this is going to take you like a couple minutes to get over there. Sprock, what are you doing in this hole? Turgan got the last kid out. He told you you're on your own.
All right. Wow.
You're on your own to get out.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the rope. You have a rope.
Yeah, I can't levitate out.
You can,
Then,
or at least up enough to the ledge to climb out. Easy enough.
Yeah.
You don't want to levitate the queen out?
Ledge and then climb out.
Okay. Yep. You can get there. The queen will climb up Booter and then climb out herself. We need stealth checks from you I need a stealth check from Sprock. Spencer, roll me a stealth check for Booterbot at disadvantage.
18,
I'm
finally.
gonna see what.
Ooh.
Nice.
The queen got a natural 1.
But the queen has advantage on stealth checks. Remember, she's a ninja, so she gets.
Well, let me see her character sheet because I made her.
Yeah.
Let me find her. Got her character sheet.
She.
I don't know if she has advantage on stealth,
Maybe not.
but she should. Well, I didn't give her any gear
Roll
yet.
her what do you need for that? Dexterity. She's got a 14 on that. And nope, that's Gabriella. Sorry.
I got her. Oh, I definitely didn't. Oh, I did not put her in the right armor. So it's not that. She doesn't have a great stealth. She is still a queen after all. But she doesn't have advantage.
No, she's
No.
got a 12.
Yep. No, she has a 13.
Yeah.
13 dex. So, what was Booters?
So Booterbot, disadvantage stealth. That's a 10 and a
It's a 10?
10. He's got 2 10s.
2 10s. Okay. So, Holly, you have your moment of, oh, this is clean. This is clean. Oh no. And all of the Jerry, Gary, and Barry, they just start laughing. They're loving it. It's hysterical. Turgan, you're going around. You see these Oni like chuckling over in laughter at the fact that Kali just pooped her armor. It was a very like splooshy sound too.
An elephant dump.
Yeah.
In tight armor.
Yeah. You're about, Turg, I'd say you're about halfway around when you see Sprock climb out. Decently quiet, he's levitating, so it's not that bad. Then you see the queen start to climb right near the top and start to fall back into the hole. I need a d6.
Oh god.
Damages queen takes 2. Takes 2. She lands right on her back, right at the bottom of the hole. And lets out this groan. Oh. Oh. And Turkin, you see all of the Oni turn their head towards the hole.
All right, right when they do that,
As this robot starts to, they see this Warforged starting to climb out the top of the hole. Yep, you're able to do what you're wanting to do.
oh shit! So they notice that.
Yeah, they notice Booter climbing out.
Okay.
The queen
I'm
got a
gonna
nat
make
1.
All right, I'm gonna make that sound. I'm gonna try to make a sound of a crying infant.
Okay, to distract
Because
them.
they like babies,
Okay.
kids, babies. Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion or deception. Roll me deception because you're trying to deceive them.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, Adam. Welcome to Dungeon Doom Hand. What does the sound of your crying baby sound like?
Wah.
You just hear this dwarf going, wah, wah, why aren't they coming? Wah! They don't notice the wah, unfortunately. That's hilarious. And they, so wait, hold on. Sprock, you are out of the hole. Where are you going at once you're out of the hole? Are you gonna wait nearby? Or are you gonna go hide in a bush?
I'm gonna go hide in the bush.
Okay. I'll draw you a bush. You're in a bush. The queen is on her back in the hole. Booter's climbing out. The three of these start to turn, and actually, Gary and Barry start to go towards the hole as the Warforged is climbing out. Pally, are you doing anything?
Yes. I feel like the moment is. I feel like I just
all they see is the Warforged that you pushed in the hole climbing out.
And I'm gonna say, oh, don't mind him. This Warforged, he's, as you said, he's not really technically a child and edible, but he is new, which makes him childlike. But he must still be reprogramming of some sort. I wouldn't worry about him. He wouldn't even know what to do if he got out of that hole. Now, isn't that hilarious when I shit my pants? Wouldn't you like to see that? More things like that. Come back over here and let's finish our supper.
Roll me persuasion. And are you doing anything to Booterbot, or just gonna let him keep trying to climb out of the hole?
Me?
Yeah.
I am going. Yeah, let's see how the persuasion goes there first. Hey, all right, I got an 18. I am going to, while I'm there, yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just pick him up and stand him there.
Outside of the hole?
Yeah, and I'm gonna sort of whisper. I'm gonna be like, "You see, he doesn't even do much. He can't even move here."
You whisper to him, but you see him in what you know as limpo mode.
Yeah.
Low power mode. Just,
yeah, like
not moving.
Yeah.
Look, they'll turn and look to you. Well, I don't want this thing. Take him with you.
Perfect. No problem. We'll leave him there for the time being. And I'll say, you, Warforged, you're mine now again. Why don't you be the lookout for us so we can enjoy our dinner.
Beep, beep, beep. And he'll slowly start walking. Sentry mode.
But what about
the queen is still in the hole. Just on her back, and when you got close to the hole and you looked in, she has not moved. She's just on her back, eyes closed, being like, oh.
Well, we need the queen to get out now.
Yeah. So you go back. You're able to successfully bring them back over and get Booter on sentry mode. Queen. Spencer, do you want to roll for the queen?
Not really. Yeah.
Does anyone else want to roll for her?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'll roll. I can roll for her, but I was gonna say, what are we rolling for?
It's her stealth.
Her stealth.
Or is there anything anyone wants to do to help her get out of there?
Well, what I was gonna propose is they're not gonna be any use to us anyways in what's gonna happen next. Like, they're just gonna get hurt. So let them just stay in the hole and we fuck these guys up.
I don't even think I think we could just moonwalk out of there, and then.
You think so?
Yeah, just fuck them. Like, I don't even think we need to, unless you want to kill. We can kill.
Well, they
are bad.
I have a thing against like evil things that hurt kids, and like Oni are basically related to ogres, and I don't like ogres. So like I'm ready to kill, but I don't have to. I was gonna try to make a sound to get them to kind of be like, oh, what's that, and then go try to
Surprise
investigate
bang.
it. But I don't know. If you think that would be a
Surprise
better
bang.
idea, I'll just stay quiet for now, and I'll let you continue.
So you're still on your path over, and when all that happens, you pause, but you see Kali being able to bring him back to the fire. You're like, okay. You keep doing your path around. By the time you get over to the far side of the fire, that area that you were planning to hunker down in for the right moment, you start to see the queen trying to climb out of the hole once more. So, did someone roll a d20 for her?
Okay. Yes.
They +1 to her stealth.
10.
Kali, you're able to see. Yeah, Kali and Sprock, you guys are both close enough. You're able to see the queen starting to slip at the top of this hole. You know that if she sits there scrambling anymore, she's going to make too much noise and fall back in.
I'm gonna go over and pull her out.
Okay. You are levitating, so you don't make a sound. And by the time they turn to the sound that she made, you have pulled her into a bush successfully. Thank you for helping the queen, Sprock.
Yeah.
What a sweetheart.
It will be remembered. Okay, you have all of the people out of the hole. What are y'all doing?
I feel like, I feel like
Sneaky escape.
yeah, we can either escape or push him in the hole.
Gary's gonna look over at you, Kali, and hold up a plate. You haven't eaten anything. You've just pushed it around the plate. Here, eat.
And I'm gonna say, come over here, let's eat. What I like to do is I like to scare my children when I eat them by eating their bodies in front of them. So, which one did we cook here?
That's horrible.
Which one did we cook here?
That's so mean.
This one's Johnny Boy. Well, come over here and let's do it. Come here, Gary Barry and
We don't
and
give
Jerry.
them names. That makes it harder to eat.
That's for you. I love naming them. I grow attached to them.
You
I like to grow attached to them.
you eat over there. You're sick. You're a sick person. And they'll stay over by the fire.
I'm gonna yell out as like a distraction. Hey, Gary!
Are you changing your voice in any way?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it like I'm gonna try to emulate their voice, one of their
Okay.
voices.
And you're calling for Gary?
Yeah, because I can
Okay.
hear them.
Okay. I put this
saying
this
their name.
confusion on me for naming them all very similar. So Gary was going to turn, what? And look over in that direction. Are you hiding? Or are
I
you
am
stepping
still-
out? And
still,
saying-
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your stealth's
No.
still good.
And then I'm gonna yell. And then I'm gonna yell again, Jerry! Like I'm gonna Jerry, and what was the other one's name? Larry?
Barry.
Barry. So I'm gonna yell out. So I yelled out Jerry, then Barry. I'm gonna yell out Barry.
And Gary's going to look over at Barry. What? Gonna start like counting on his claws. What the? And Gary will start walking over towards you.
Okay. And I'm gonna
And
stealth. I'm gonna do
Jerry
like a
and
ring around
Barry.
the rose. I'm trying to like confuse them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stealth in the opposite direction that I came. I'm back in the same direction I came from, but around the perimeter.
Okay. Roll me your stealth for that.
9.
Okay. Spencer. Polly, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm going to use my last level 2 spell slot, and I'm going to use command. And I'm going to command these 2 demons to walk towards the pit. The hole.
Okay. Okay. What save is that?
And my goal here, just to be clear, is to have them go to the edge, and I will just be pushing them in.
Okay. So it's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. So this is Barry. Barry fails. And this is Jerry. And what's your DC?
That's a good question.
Because Jerry got a 15.
14.
So Jerry succeeds. And you see Barry stand up. So holding his plate, starts walking over towards the hole. And starts looking down in the hole. You hear Jerry. Barry. I knew you were a sick one. So you got Barry standing next to the hole.
They're simple commands. Can I tell?
It's only the one command for the 6 seconds for that spell.
So, but to just fall in, can I tell him to go in?
I don't think you can make them do harmful things.
Approach to, yeah, okay. All right. And how far away are they from me now? Like, if I were to get in the middle of them.
So, about 10 feet on each side. So, if you wanted to be directly in the middle of them, you could be 10 feet from both of them. But they'd be on either sides of you.
Okay. I'm going to charge and shove this guy into that pit.
Okay. You are able to do that.
I think we're at the move now.
Roll me. Everyone, let's roll initiative. Hell yeah. Think you're there.
Whoa.
I got an 18.
Okay, I gotta roll some dice here. Let's go.
You have a G, a B, and a J.
A GBJ.
Yeah, if you don't know what that is, it's because you can't afford it.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so lucky.
So I got an 18 as well. So who has the better dex?
Roll, or you could roll off.
Oh, we usually just do by dex. But what do you want to
Yep,
do, Spencer?
it's
You
up
want
to
to
you.
roll up?
Oh,
You
sure.
could do dex or roll off.
Oh, we could do Dex. It's fine. My Dex is trash. So,
Okay. So Turgan, Sprock, what'd you roll?
Not rolling. Hold on. It's initiative, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Okay, so we got Turgan, followed by Collie, followed by Sprock, followed by Jerry, followed by Gary, followed by Barry. And Booterbot is in sentry duty around the perimeter. The queen is in the hole with Barry. Queen is in the hole with Barry. Oh, I feel really bad for Barry. Oh, shoot, Barry. Hold on.
the Bear's about to get fucked up.
Oh, hold on, let me change one thing here. Because the queen... Got to add something to the... There you go. There you go, Queen. Okay. So let me add the Queen to the initiative. Someone roll. Actually, yeah, someone roll a d20.
Here. 14. Where's the queen's?
Where's the Queen's what?
Maybe I don't have the queen character sheet.
I made her on Beyond in the campaign.
Oh, gray. Here.
Yeah. Okay. So Turgan, you are up.
Okay.
As you're like starting to stealth away, you can tell that this one noticed you.
Okay, so I am visible now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can tell that he sees you.
How far am I from the one that sees me?
About 20 feet.
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna hit a rage and I am going to just rush him and fucking hit him with my great axe.
All right, let's go.
That's a 30 to hit.
That will just barely hit.
Oh Jesus.
No, I'm kidding.
right.
That hits.
So that's I'm gonna do 2 hits with my great axe. So that's
Okay.
my first hit, and then the second hit is a 17 to hit.
That just hits.
All right, and then this is gonna be damage.
Okay.
For the first one is a 16 plus 3,
Okay.
19.
So okay, it's 19. Okay.
Second one is a 12 plus 3 is 15.
Okay. Any bonus action?
I can't. I can't do like a physical. Oh, a bonus action. I guess I'll do my armor spike. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sorry. That's
You're
a
good.
19 to hit
That hits.
and a 11. 8 plus 3.
Okay. Alrighty. Gary gets lit up like a pink cushion.
And I'm
Ollie.
gonna say
Oh.
this is for the kids. Yeah, sick fuck.
What? Who the fuck are you?
I'm
Collie.
your worst enemy.
You're up, Collie.
These are fiends? These are fiends?
They, well, you wouldn't know.
Okay.
You know they're demonic in some way.
Alright. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna be like, thanks for the food, asshole! And I'm gonna,
You're gonna attack Jerry?
yeah. Then I'm gonna try to hit him as hard as I can with the golf club. I guess the way I'm positioned, I'd come around the side since he is standing next to the fire. I'd like to try to hit him this way and sort of like a baseball bat and hit him into the
Right.
fire to add a little extra damage onto this last smite I have.
Well, let's see what this swing is like first. Let's see the attack.
I did it. Sorry, I did the damage first.
Oh.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
And I got 2 attacks, so let's do this
Yep.
second one as well. That's a 15.
That misses.
Alright, so the first one. Oops. I'm clicking the wrong shit here, sorry. That's a 6, but these are... I get 1d8 extra on them.
Yep.
So it's a 6. Oh, baby, that's an 8. So 6 and
Okay.
8, 14, and then...
It is not a fiend or undead.
Oh, okay. And I'd like to try to hit it hit
Are you
him.
gonna smite it too?
Hit him in the. I think I only have level 1 smites.
Unless you have a way to move him, your swing is just gonna hit him.
Okay. So it's just a 1. So that's going to be 16. So I got two extra on the smite.
2 extra.
Yeah, when you hit the melee weapon, you can
Where's
spend
your-
1 spell slot. I don't have any. I use all my spell slots.
Oh, so you didn't have any spell
Yeah,
slots
I just
left?
have one.
Okay.
I have 1 spell slot left, which is what I'm using.
Oh, okay. Did you roll your?
I rolled a 2, and then
That's your improved divine smite, so that's on every hit.
I rolled.
So you have the
I rolled an 8 on that one.
an
And
8
then I
on
rolled-
what one?
And then I rolled another 1 on it when I got a 2.
Oh, I only see the 1, 2 here. I don't
Oh
see
no,
your
I
8.
I rolled the. 8
Oh,
on
okay.
mine. Yeah.
So you need. All right,
One
so
more,
it's
right?
plus 10. Yeah, 1 more d8.
Sorry. And then
you're
that's a
good.
5. So that's 7. So 16 plus 15.
Plus 5, 21
Yeah.
on Jerry.
Jerry.
Okay. Anything else for you, Holly Lee Fort?
I guess I'll walk over and get into his face.
You're right there. He smells your poop.
Yeah.
The queen. The queen is going to be in this hole, and she will stand up. You.
Holly, turn me into a bear or something and finish me out. I gotta go.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, good.
I'll
Night,
see-
Brock.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay. So Kali is going to turn to this creature, and see what fun she's going to have. She's going to. Oh shit. Oh, this one. She's going to cast a spell on it.
Ooh.
It needs to roll a charisma save. It's actually pretty good at this.
And this
Does
is
a-
Chris DMing and playing himself.
I'm playing the queen.
You're fighting yourself.
So this creature fails. Hooray. So, let me see what this is. I have to read stuff now because I use spells. Okay. Alright, so this creature inside of here, this is... What the fuck is this? This is Barry. Barry is not in that hole right now. I'm going to put Barry over here. Y'all didn't see what happened, but just Barry's not there. Okay, that's her turn. Sprock turns into a bear.
Barry's not there.
But Barry's just, well, you don't know. You haven't seen in the hole.
Oh.
Bear rushes over.
Yeah. And he's gonna attack.
Roll some bear attacks. Got a bite and a claw.
Yeah. I'll just roll his attack action. Oh, nat 20 up for the
Oh, come on.
for that. I don't know what the bear attack is though.
It's
Probably the same thing.
I think it's a
2d4
D8.
plus 1.
it's 2d6 for a bite. I think.
No.
Brown bear.
Yeah. 2d6. Ooh, 5 and 6, so it's 11.
So a d8 for the bite and 2d6 for the claw.
And that's a 6.
So what's the total of?
12, 17.
Ooh. Sprock the bear doing some work.
But doesn't it get multiplied because it was a nat 20?
Oh, for the d8. What was that? Roll another d8.
No, that's a 1. Damn it.
So +1.
I jinxed it.
Hey, it's still more damage.
True.
Every hit point counts.
It's true.
Okay. after getting walloped on, Jerry is going to grab something off of the ground.
Oh boy.
That. And where's my sheet? Here it is.
Is this when you...
And
You're a sick fuck.
no, he's going to grab a weapon off the ground.
Oh. Thought you were gonna...
You are horrible.
He
No.
is grabbing a... child.
So it's going to pick up this massive glaive that was on the ground underneath their crap,
Oh.
and going to swing it right at you, Collie. I was going to call you a friend. It's going to squeeze this glaive. It makes 2 attacks with its glaive. Let me roll these 2 attacks. No, neither of those hit you. You rolled a 3 and a 4.
No, not at all. Shame on you.
So that's Jerry. Gary is going to be right in front of you, Turgan, and it's going to take its claws out and start slashing at you for its 2 attacks. Does a 19 and 20 hit you?
Yeah, I have a 15, so
Okay, perfect. So
But he's
these
got-
are just...
But you're
raging.
Yeah, doesn't he have...
yeah, so it's going to be halved.
Yeah.
Okay, so both of these. That's... I'll just do it all together because it's all the same. So it's 10 plus 8. 18 halved to 9.
Nice.
9 slashing. Okay, that's Gary.
Alrighty.
And, forgot about that. And Barry is... Let me double check the spell. I don't think he can do anything right now. Oh, he can't do anything. I think he's stuck here.
Nice.
Nice. Crowd control.
Yep, he's stuck there. So Barry does nothing. Turgan. Good
Okay.
job, Queen. Good job, Queen Eagle.
What was her spell? We don't know.
You don't know.
They come out both vampires?
Alright. I'm going to continue fucking up the guy in front of me.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So these are to hit 18,
Okay, that hits.
12,
That misses.
and then my bonus action is a 21.
That hits.
Okay. There's my first attack is a 14 plus 3, 17. And then my spike attack, 11 plus 3, 14.
All right. Okay. So this guy's... Let me do some math, but he's not looking good. Looking a little bit damaged. Okay, yeah, this guy's looking rough, but not dead yet. Anything else there, Turgan?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. Collie. You see Jerry just sitting right in front of you, or standing in front of you. This smug look on his face.
I hit him twice.
Okay.
And,
You're welcome to try.
as I do. And, that's an 11. And an 11. Double 11s.
11's total after your modifiers.
Yeah,
They miss.
great.
Oof. Holly. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to each creature. How far away is this guy? 30 feet, Turgan? 30 feet away from me.
Yeah, Turgan's about 30 feet from
He
you.
gets 1d6 plus 1 HP, and so do I.
Nice.
Do I just roll it?
Yeah,
or
you just roll it. You roll it. So I,
1d6 plus 1?
yeah,
Okay.
I'd rather have people roll it if that's okay, Chris.
Yeah, that's fine. Works for me. You're going to see the queen on her turn, which right after you start climbing out of this hole. And she's going to stand up and look around, see a giant bear there. She's never seen the bear before. Look confused and start to back away. Trying to get out of there safely.
Your Highness! Your Highness! Wait! Nah, fuck that.
Roll me persuasion.
I shit my pants.
Yeah.
Um,
Sprock. Bite and claw.
Bite and claw, Sprocky. Okay. 9, and the claw is a 20.
The 20 hits. Roll me that 2d6 plus stuffs. Forgot where I put them. 2d6 plus
11.
4. 11.
No, so 2d6 is 6 and 5 plus 4, so
15.
15.
Okay. Jerry, taking some damage. That's it for Sprock.
Yeah.
Jerry's going to look angry. His mouth is going to open up a little bit, and you see like this little swirl around this mouth. He is going to move a little bit and try and get both you and the bear in something.
Opportunity attack.
From the bear. Either a bite or a claw.
Well,
Claw does more damage.
Do we get an attack of opportunity, or do they get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, the claw.
Only the bear does.
Nat 20!
20. Nice.
Nat 20.
Roll me that 4d6 plus 4.
Oh my god. Alright, so that's a 5. Wow, that's terrible. 5, 6, 7, 8.
8
times-
total?
Well, yeah, 8
Oh,
times.
plus 4?
Yeah.
Plus 4 is...
Plus 4.
So 8 is all 4 dice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
Ouch.
my god.
Ouch.
Listen, I averaged 2.
Well, hey,
That's-
Jerry made the right move of taking the attack of opportunity from the bear and not Collie.
Yes, he did.
And that this creature's mouth is going to open wider and wider, and this swirl gets colder and colder.
Oh, great.
I
And
know. Cold.
yep, and a 60-foot cone of swirling cold expands out from this creature's mouth. Collie and Sprock, as a bear, need to make a con save. And I'm going to start rolling a bunch of dice while you do this.
23 for Collie. Sprock
7.
has a 13. Actually, it's the bear con save, right?
Yeah.
No, that's Sprock. It is. Get a brown bear.
Oh, you guys got some good dice rolls for this.
Yeah, same thing. Actually, it's 14. So the bear got a 14 and Collie got a 23.
You both save, so you guys take half of 25 to roll low. Real low. So you guys both take 12 cold damage. Okay. Not bad. And that is its turn. Now Gary. Gary's going to look at you, Turgan, and Let's see. All right. I need Turgan to make me a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay. $15.
So you feel this cloudiness in your mind, some words in your mind, and then you shake your head and it's gone. Try to cast a spell on you. Usual. Okay. That's Gary. Barry, stuck in a hole somewhere. Turgan, you just saw this creature try and do something to you.
And I'm gonna say, you wanna do some damage? This is what you need to use. And then I'm gonna hit him again. Again. Stupid app. There we go. Okay. So this is gonna be 2 axe attacks. This my first one is a 26. Second
hits.
one is a 21.
Okay.
Bonus action is a 16.
16 hits. They all hit.
All right. Nice. And then
Give me that damage.
8 plus 3 is 11. 8 plus 3 is 11, so 22. And then nine plus 3 is 12. So 34.
You needed 12 on that last one.
Awesome.
So you, well, because of these creatures, and then fuck you for rolling these. How do you want to kill this one? Turgan has done a lot right now. Save these kids.
So like, I'm gonna like with each. So I got 3 attacks, right?
Yeah.
So
And it's the
gonna be
spike that does it at the end.
yeah. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna lob one off, then I'm gonna lob the other one arm off, and then I'm gonna like just as I'm running at him, kind of go towards his chest, but then aim up with the spikes, so I get him right under the chin. And I'm gonna say this for the children. Yeah, fuck.
Kali, you look over towards where Kurgan was, just buffering this cold as it's getting blown on you. And you see from the back of this creature, this cloak, this bubble starting to form. And then this little dwarf comes flying out the back of this creature right underneath its neck, yelling, "That's for the children."
Yep.
Or whatever he just said. It's your turn.
And then
Kali.
I have a movement, don't I?
Yep, you have movement. Yeah, you have movement.
I'm gonna go right up next to Kali.
Yeah, you have enough movement to get all the way next to Kali.
Say what's up, bro.
I'm going to hit this guy twice. 25. And a 13.
25 hits.
I can't do any extra damage. So I'm going to hit him with 6 plus my D8.
Yep.
Which is a 2. That's an 8. But I see here I had a bonus. There was something else that I had. I was just reading that. Never mind.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll be. Oh, here, wrathful. The wrathful smite. The next time you hit a really during the duration, your attack deals. So wrathful smite doesn't cost a.
Is that a spell?
It doesn't cost a spell slot.
Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, they can be a bonus action spell.
Yeah. Concentration.
Let me pull your sheet up.
Spells. Compel the duel. Shield of Faith. Wrathful Smite. 1d6 extra psychic damage.
Spells. Yeah, Wrathful Smite is a spell.
So I can't use it?
You don't have another spell slot to use it.
No, but it says 0. It's a... Oh,
Where?
that's telling
Cantrip?
me that... It's telling me that I have 0 left. Never mind. Yeah, I thought it was a cantrip.
No, it's a first level spell.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my mistake. Never mind.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, now I'm lost in your character sheet.
Bear.
Bear. Oh, no, queen. The queen... I need the queen because she has concentration. The queen is going to go find the children that you stashed. Oh, here you are. Come with me. I'll keep you safe. I should introduce you to my mother. She'll start walking the children over towards Sophie. Sprock,
God.
fair.
Oh, man. Sprock Bear is going to attack for his slash, which is a 19, and his bite,
Hit.
which is a 20. His bite is 1d8 plus 3,
Okay.
which is a 6 plus a 3, 9. And then his claw is 1d4 plus 3.
His claw's
Right.
2d6
Oh,
plus
sorry.
3.
Yeah.
Plus 4.
8, so 12.
Okay. Jerry is still up.
Son of a bitch.
And it is Jerry's turn. And Jerry's gonna look over and see
Jerry!
Gary dead. Jerry's gonna look at the hole, see nothing. Jerry's going to look at you, and then you guys don't see anything in front of you. Jerry is now invisible.
Yeah. I hate it when they do that.
Yeah. So Jerry is going to attempt to sneak away from you guys. He's going to attempt to stealth with advantage. Come on, Jerry.
Do we roll perception for that? Or?
Well, he rolled a nat 20.
Great.
Oh,
Nat 20 and a 3. You couldn't roll because Turgan and Kali are right next to him. Roll me your perceptions.
okay.
Oh, we got an advantage. Come on, baby. Oh my god, I was so close. I got a 16 and a 17.
Okay, what's your total?
I got
Kali,
a 6.
Got a 6. Kali, what was your total was a 17?
I had a 17 and a 16. I had,
Oh,
I
okay.
had advantage on my perception checks.
Yeah. So he didn't have any. Jerry didn't have any bonus to his stealth,
Wait,
but he had advantage, and that's all he needed. With his dirty or his natural and flaccid 20,
yes.
Jerry is gonna sneak off a little. Where's my thing? He's going to sneak off. I don't have his measure movement on.
That's right.
Sneak off in a direction that you guys don't notice nor recognize. But he is going to have to sneak next round, too. That's Jerry's turn. Barry is in a hole. Turgan.
All right. I'm gonna jump in the hole with Barry.
So you go to jump
But-
in the hole, and
But I'm gonna like at the same time that I'm. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. How are you jumping in?
Like I'm jumping in like with my axe, like to hit him.
Trying to slam down and attack?
Yeah.
All right, roll
Yeah.
me that attack.
Okay. So can I do all? Can I just roll all three?
No, just roll that first one first.
Okay.
Because you're jumping in and swinging that down.
At 20.
I feel really bad because there's nothing in the hole. Roll. She casts banishment.
Oh shit!
Oh. So you come flying down with your axe into this hole. Roll me some damage because I want to see how much you fuck up this hole. Oh, I feel terrible about taking your nat 20.
19
crit.
plus 6, 25.
This hole is now 5 feet deeper.
Hey, I'm doing as the dwarves do,
What else are you doing with your turn?
Well,
You moved about 15 feet to get into the hole.
yeah, and then 10 feet down. So
No, you didn't use any movement with that fly down attack.
okay.
I'm not gonna take your movement after I took your crit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look around confused, like, is there any like banishment? That means he's like,
He's just
No.
gone. No,
Okay.
no trace of him there. He is taken to a extra dimensional space.
that's amazing. But my character is gonna be like confused, like, what the fuck? And I am raging, so like I'm gonna
Yeah.
be pissed off that there's nothing
Yeah.
in there. And then I'm gonna. Can I climb back out?
Yeah, you'll be able to use the rest of your movement. Roll me at an athletics check as you climb back out. I was waiting for someone to look in the hole to see Barry.
22.
22. Yeah, you're able to get all the way back out. So you're able to be right at the top of the hole, but now you know nothing's in there, and now the hole's 15 feet deep.
I'm gonna relay that to Kali. I'm like, he's not there. Probably should have looked first.
That's funny.
Collie, what are you doing?
I'm trying to look on the ground for any footprints.
Roll me perception.
Good, go.
Nice, thank God. 19.
19 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can tell, you can't see an exact trail, but you can see a pattern in this direction. Like away from where Sprock is.
I'm gonna.
You can't exactly see where that creature is, but you know it's in that direction.
I'm gonna say, Sprock, blast him.
Are you doing anything else? You're able to use that as your bonus action just to look around. You have an action you want to do.
I don't really have anything that I can use to throw at this guy, but
Do you have an extra sense of some sort?
I have a smell.
Any other senses?
I've already tasted stuff, Chris. You sick fuck.
Any other
Ear.
any other sixth senses?
Yeah, I do.
One that your god might have given you.
No.
Okay. Alrighty. The queen is going to take the children to her mother. Oh, you are all so cute. Where's your family? Where are you from? She'll start talking to her. Sprock. You told Sprock to get him?
Sprock is going to wild shape back to Sprock. Wait, can he wild shape and attack?
I forget what kind of bear he is.
He's a brown bear.
Oh no, not what kind of druid he is.
He's a
I think he's of the land. Because I think only moon druids can use a bonus action to shift.
well, let's check his bonus actions here.
Features. He's of the
Wild
land.
shape. As an action, you can.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess Sprock is gonna.
Oh no, because Aura's a bonus action. You can drop it, so I can bonus action drop it.
Okay, so he's gonna bonus action drop it, and he's gonna blast in that area. Thunderclap.
Okay, let's go Thunderclap. Thunderclap is 5 feet around him.
It says you create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard 100 feet away each creature within range. So,
But what you
area
can
5
do,
feet.
and this is
Thunder
probably
wave.
something you would do, Thunder Wave.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's the
Yeah, so run him out there
yeah. And do thunder wave.
as Sprock. Where's non-bear Sprock?
No. NBS. We very rarely
Yeah.
get NBS. Not
So-
for Sprock.
Sprock he would probably run his 30 feet forward,
Yep.
about by the tree. All right, he would be within range of this thing.
And he's gonna
So
do it.
roll me. It's a what? Con save.
Yes.
It rolled a 19 plus 6 for a 25. Roll me your Thunderwave damage. What level are you doing it at?
Fuck this guy. Let's do it. Where is he?
He has a
It
fifth
maxes
level
out.
slot.
Yeah, let's disintegrate this guy. I'm gonna do 5th level.
All right, roll me that 6d8.
Yes.
I gotta do math while you're doing that.
68.
35.
Hold on.
And doesn't Sprock have telepathic powers to communicate to this guy?
He can communicate if he can see him,
Oh.
but does he have?
No, that only
No,
works.
there's a
that
spell
only works
that you
if
can
there's a
use.
Ceramorph. Oh.
So how much damage was it? 35?
Yeah.
35 halved. Damn, that's a lot of damage. 35 and half is 17. You see a Jerry. A limp Jerry body go flying 15 feet in this direction.
Limp.
A limp, dead.
Nice.
All right. Sprock coming in. Alrighty.
That's how I wish Jake would play Sprock, but
Jerry
likes to
he likes
turn-
to be a bear.
he likes to turn them into bears and then
He should just been a moon druid. He would
yeah.
have been happy. All right. Barry is gone. Kurgan.
Well, that's everybody,
That's it.
isn't it?
Kali. Are you doing anything?
I think I'm gonna.
Are you guys? Tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm going to look around for some loot.
Okay.
Yeah, loot the area, but also, real quick,
Yeah.
sorry for my bad memory, but is Sophie and the queen? Sophie's the mom, right?
Sophie's the mom.
Are they okay with the kids? Can we leave them with the kids?
I
I'm
definitely
asking-
would not leave the kids with the mom. But
Okay, so I'm gonna go-
But Egril is the queen of Trigard, so I feel like she'll be all right. I wouldn't
Okay.
don't trust the grandma though, or don't trust the mom,
The queen
Yeah.
or the Sophie.
Sophie.
All right, give me
Okay.
1 minute.
Yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
I was just gonna go up to the kids to make sure they're okay if they shouldn't be by a certain person. So
I wouldn't.
and then you could-
leave him there for the vampire. No fucking way. No way.
Yeah.
We just spent 3 hours getting them out. I shit my pants.
you can worth it. But you can you loot the camp,
Yeah.
and I'll keep an eye on the kids.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna find anything besides a description of gore.
Yeah.
What do we find for looting? I'm gonna loot.
okay.
He's gonna go over and pay attention to the kids, and I'm gonna loot the campsite.
Okay.
We're gonna meet up next to the queen and Sophie.
Okay. So, where is Sprock going?
Sprock will.
Go with the kids?
Yeah. Same thing.
So Sprock
same
is over
thing.
here.
Yes.
So it's just Callie at the campfire,
Yeah.
looting the bodies and everything else?
hmm And
Okay.
Buddhabot is droning.
Droning?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so after... It's at 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. There are about 45 seconds of Turgan, of you guys quickly making your plan, Turgan going off with Sprock to take care of the children. You're starting to look around. You see 2 glaives on the ground, 3, because one is near Jerry's dead body. Roll me 1d100 and 1d200.
Wow.
I'm messing with you, I know. Or just 2 d100s for the
All
second
right. So 72 on the first one,
one. Okay.
and then what do you need?
2 d100s.
68 and 47.
Okay, so you find 72 gold pieces and 115 platinum on these guys. Those 2 glaives and a lot of stuff that you are not certain the origin of the materials used for it. Because you don't really want to know.
What do you mean?
Leftover cooking supplies and
Yep.
material.
Into
Alright, so-
figurines or other things.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Yep.
I'm gonna burn all that in the fire.
Okay. So while you're starting to gather all of this stuff, you hear a sound in the hole behind you.
I don't hear it, right? Because I'm
Nope.
a kid.
Oh, nope. You're over. You're far enough away. You hear like a thud. Oh, fuck, bitch.
Uh-oh.
And a climbing out. And as you're standing up, holding like a little figurine that you're getting ready to burn, you see Barry climb out of the hole. That's mine. Roll me initiative, Spencer.
Oh my god. 10.
11.
Wow.
Okay. And I'm going to say let's call this here for tonight. Pick up next time with Kali face to face with Barry.
That's sick.
Good cliffhanger there.
Something tells me this guy's gonna get fucked.
Something tells me